Hi, so I am on my way. I'm still in Virginia right now. That is where I am, passing the area of. So I'm on my way to pick up honey and then go to Georgia. Nonetheless, before going back to the state of Texas. So I was asked at the last gas station I went to what that particularly means. And so I'll explain it as I explained it to the guy. So you can see there is the Statue of Liberty, which says, "God bless America," at the bottom. So that is a nod in reference to, first and foremost, yes, the aspects of where I grew up. I did get to grow up in New Jersey, and in order to go to New York City, there is the ability to see the Statue of Liberty when going over certain areas as reference to the bridge and stuff like that. Then there's also the aspect of the American flag, which positioning the pin at the bottom of my collar has to do with the picture I took when I surfaced from the Vandenberg when I went scuba diving in 2009 at what's in the Matthias Abyss and the Bermuda Triangle area. So it's that, among a few other reasons. So then when you take a look and see the Texas pin with the fallen soldiers, that has to do with, so I had my head injury on Palm Sunday in 2000, and it was when I was in basic training in the Army branch of the Armed Forces, after I had fought to be emancipated, to be able to join, because I was 17 years old. And when I woke up in the state of Texas. And I regrew up in the state of Texas because the head injury that I had on Palm Sunday in 2000, I was in a coma for a while. My basic training was at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. However, medical hold unit was in Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio. And so I regrew up in the state of Texas because I literally had to be taught the name of colors, and I had to be taught how to count all over again. And so in addition, with my Medal of Honor art project, and also going back to the position in reference to the Statue of Liberty and the American flag and the constitutional rights thereof, has to connect with that, of course. And so with my Medal of Honor art project and the fact that I learned how to do the historical and spiritual rubbings through different classes and teachings and lessons that I had, where I literally raised the dead, I had thought that that would be ideal to have that there. Plus, I also thought to put it on the right side when, laying against my body, because of the Republican aspect in the state of Texas for my first vote when I was 18 years old in 2000, because my birthday is in the month of August. So when I could first vote, it was in the state of Texas, and it was a straight Republican ticket. So the fallen soldier aspect is the majority of Medal of Honor recipients. There are, I think at this point in 2021, I think there's 70 or 90 living Medal of Honor recipients in comparison to the over 3,000 Medal of Honor recipients, and hence my historical and spiritual rubbings of their markers to make artwork. So there's that. Then when you look to the other side, there's the Hebrew star in the Second Amendment portion where I stand for that. And then what connects it together, you have also the ULC, or Universal Life Church pin, which even has a little bit, you can take a look at that and see either flames and or a wreath in reference to that shield. Now above that, I will get to that portion, but if you take a look at the way it's all positioned, that Hebrew tree of life that I had got when I was at Temple Belle in Tacoma, Washington from the gift shop, the tree of life there, you can see how the roots are in the area of the Statue of Liberty with God Bless America and the American flag. And you can see how the branching outward and upward goes as it does with the different portions. And then you also have the eagle at the very top that has its wings spread out over all of that, with the American flag as the pattern of the eagle, as most eagles fly, and tying it all together in reference to both the Statue of Liberty American flag with the scuba diving and the eagle soaring above, all combined for a symbolic portion. So I'll get that. And so I was asked about that. I figured I'd do a quick little official YouTube video to explain that symbolism, and hopefully that makes sense to quite a few people. So you guys have a good one. I'm continuing to go on my merry little way, and here's it's beautiful. This irony, Augusta County into Nelson County. That's irony of ironies. Anyway, you guys have a good one, and I'll go get my honey.